everybody, to the Insert Title Podcast. My name is DarkslayerTV, and you're watching the #1 podcast where we talk about nothing but trading Pokemon cards. And today's guest is someone who is bigger than both me and Rinkins combined. Someone who should be hosting this podcast, and we should be guests to him. Mr. Alex Blanco, how's it going today?
I'm doing amazingly fine. How about you, sir?
I'm doing fantastic. Rikin with this work. What, Rikin?
I'm so good. Oh, you're fantastic. Oh, I love it.
There's a lot of love between us, you know.
There is.
There's a lot of sexual tension, too.
I was actually just about to say that. This might as well just be the Sexual Tension podcast where we all just want to bang each other.
Pretty much.
I agree.
Oh, man, this is going to get naughty by the end of this. I can already tell.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. For sure.
All right, but yeah, welcome to the Insert Title Podcast. Before we get started, Alex, you want to let people know who you are, what you do, and why you're here?
Well, first of all, why am I here? It's because I love you, Dark. That's for sure. That's a fact. I don't know. Who am I? I am just a regular guy on the internet who does YouTube videos, and I dance. I'm a dancer, and yeah, I'm not that special. Seriously.
Compared to me, you're very special. One,
No, I'm not.
you're basically my internet boyfriend. And two,
Oh, of course.
and two, your YouTube channel. Here, I just want to do the actual math. I think I have 300 subscribers. Multiply that by a lot, and then you have your subscriber account.
Yeah, I guess, but you're cooler.
Oh,
And Rikin is cooler too. I love him.
My God,
Love you,
dude,
Ricky.
the love through this podcast is going.
There's a lot of love. Yes.
So much. Oh, yeah.
All right, so Rinkin, how has your life been since the last podcast? What's been going on?
Well, Brandon, last night I was moving my table, right? I was out in my living room, and I was moving it around because I needed to get comfy. I needed to get all nice and cozy while I watched Hulu. And I look down, and I see something that I haven't seen in years. Let's say years. A very, very long time since I've seen this. And I brought it today.
Oh,
to show the
snap.
fine people. It is a koozie for my afternoon beer that looks like Samson.
That is amazing.
It looks exactly like Samson, and
Yeah.
so it keeps my beer nice and cool, and my hands nice and warm, and you know it works.
Yes, for your beer that you're drinking at 1:24 p.m.
We got a party.
Sure, are you doing it?
What about
Yeah.
you? What about you, Nuggle? What has been going on in your life recently? How's it going?
Well, my life, it's been pretty interesting. In fact, last Wednesday, I went to the movies with my girlfriend. We watched Jurassic World, which is, I liked the movie. It's pretty good. But, you know, we left the movies. It was around 2 a.m. And for the first time in my life, and for absolutely no reason, I looked. We were on the street. We were going back home, and we suddenly see hundreds and hundreds of cockroaches out of nowhere. And I'm like, yes. And I don't know why. They're like all across the street. There were cockroaches, and then we reached home, and there were more cockroaches inside my place. And I was like, what? And I kind of freaked out. I had a very tough week because of this, because I'm traumatized, because I hate cockroaches.
You literally got plagued by cockroaches.
I did, and I hate them, because it's the first time I see them, and I always hated them. You know, I always did. It's like, they're scary. The funny thing is that they're harmless. They don't do anything.
Yep.
But they're creepy.
Dude, I know the feeling. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but here in the States we have these things called cave crickets. I don't know if that's the actual name, but I know that a lot of people call them that. They're basically crickets, but they're brown, a bit taller, and on the back of them they have this huge fucking spike. And once, like, they're the most innocent, like, harmless things in the world, but I swear to God, if you get one near me, I'll burn the fucking house down. I don't care.
Oh, God.
Keep them away from me. They're terrifying.
Dude, those things don't do shit. They're little cute little cricket guys.
I was on Skype with you, asshole, and there was one near you, and then all of a sudden you're like, dude, it's gone. I can't find it.
It scared me.
Oh.
Well, no, because I thought it was a spider at first. I thought that there was a huge spider that was leaping around my room. I was like, I'm gonna fucking die. Like, it's over. It's game over. And then I realized it was a camel cricket, and I was cool. I was complacent with my life.
Nope, I'm not cool with them. I will make sure I kill them every time. In fact, I have my dog Tori trained. If I bring her to one, she'll immediately pounce on it. True story.
But
Yeah, my dogs do the same thing.
They just want to hang out, dude. They're just like, wow, what a nice house. I love how it's decorated. This is so nice. I'm in your room. Wow, look at all this cool stuff. And then you just fucking kill it.
Yep, that's exactly what happens, yeah.
He's so excited. He just wants to say hi, man.
Alright, so the first topic here on the Insert Title podcast today is going to be, how different is your life now than you thought it would be as a child? So, when you were a kid and you looked forward into the future, what did you see compared to how it is? Lincoln, we're going to start with you today.
All right. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with dinosaurs, like every kid I think is, at least some point in my life. But I was, like, really super obsessed. Like, I was all about the dinosaurs. I would be in my yard, and my parents had to constantly bring me inside because I was digging, trying to find bones and shit. I'm not even joking. This happened many, many times where I was trying to find dinosaur bones. And then when I hit, like, 7 or 8, I kind of came to the realization that I'm pretty sure almost all the dinosaur bones have been found by now. And it's like, I'm doubt that I'm going to have that much work if I want to be a paleontologist. Now we're going to cut to yesterday, or I think it was yesterday, or sometime this week, where they found a brand new dinosaur. I was pissed. I was like, fuck, that could have been me. It could have been my dream. That's what I wanted to do. Fuck.
That could have been the Lincoln source, and you fucking missed it.
But I decided when I was 8 to, not be a paleontologist because they found all the fucking dinosaur bones. And they fucking find more. It's bullshit.
I actually didn't hear that they found new dinosaur bones, to be completely honest.
Well, it's a new species of Triceratops.
I haven't heard about it, actually.
The crown of it has, like, it's all like, it's got all these, like, horns and crazy. Oh, it's cool looking.
See, Alex, I'm starting to think that he actually is still obsessed with dinosaurs, because I haven't heard of this either.
I think he has, like, his secret, a
little bit. Might still be super into paleontology.
If I checked your history, would I see, like, dinosaur girl hentai in there? Alright, that's enough from Lincoln. Alright, Alex, what about you, man?
Alright, my life was very interesting when I was a kid, and I didn't have any interesting expectations for the future. I was, like, typical kind of nerdish, geekish kid. I only played games with I only played games, and I was playing games, and I was alright. Imagine this typical kid with a shirt tucked in, and like all the way up to the waist, and I was like that every day. I swear to God, I would even wear like weird sunglasses. I would go to school like that. I was a very weird kid, like seriously. And but surprisingly, I was a very good Warcraft 3 player back in the day.
Oh my God!
I say good.
Go.
Alright, I say good between quotes because Darkslayer owned the shit out of me.
That's not true.
In one single game we
That's
played.
not true.
Kinda, but you know what I mean. And pretty much, like, my life just shifted when I was 14, and pretty much that's when I was, when I discovered dancing, and my life changed in a way, and I stopped being that weird, like, wearing weird shit. Like, I would even wear like Superman outfits and stuff like that on school. Like, I was that weird.
Yeah, I didn't know we actually had Grubby on the show, but I also didn't know he danced, but
oh yeah, of course. I mean, please, I was the world champion. Like,
I believe it. I bet I can go find old Nuggalicious videos on YouTube. It's like Nuggalicious versus Grubby, and then you just wreck his shit.
the funny thing is that the only video on YouTube of me playing Warcraft 3 is me actually losing. So. It's
well, you were just having a bad day that day, obviously.
Yeah, it's a fluke, you know. I just wanted to upload it to let everybody know that I'm not invincible.
I bet I look in the description. He's like, there was a lot of lag. I was sick that day. It was not okay.
Sick. My
I was not feeling good. I
was tired. I didn't have anything to drink.
Yeah, kinda. But yeah, like, I don't know. My life was just not at all, like, not even close to what it is right now. So.
Yeah. I mean, did you ever? You probably never even saw yourself being a dancer, did you?
I actually hated dance. I remember going to weddings and stuff like that, you know, and events of that kind, and people telling me to dance, and I was like, no, fuck that. I thought it was bullshit. I never liked it, but I don't know why now I like it. It's just weird.
I mean, your taste changed. For me, whenever I was growing up, it's kind of weird because some of my youngest memories I was actually still making YouTube videos. I can still think of a video that I have uploaded that I think I'm pretty sure Rinkenrogs and Alex has both seen. And it's me jumping on the trampoline with one of my really old friends. And I'm shooting this airsoft like gun, and it's like king, 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 and I'm like, and then the kid like on the other side of the trampoline goes, "Ha ha, you missed me," and then I pull out this other gun and I start shooting at him, and then he falls over dead, and I'm like, "Are you sick of missing? Then buy the X-Fire, never miss again," and then that's the whole fucking video, and that was before X-Fire the voice communication program was even out. I don't even know if X-Fire is still a thing. I haven't heard about X-Fire in a long-ass time because Skype exists now. But
last time I used it was on 2008, I think.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Pretty much before Steam.
Can you believe 2008 was 7 years ago? But anyways.
Oh, don't do this to me. Please.
But no, whenever I would think about the future, I'd always just see myself either as a successful YouTuber, which never took off, or I would see myself with like a job and me maybe going to school. But like that was like the depressing vision that I would have. Like, I would have this job I don't really like, making bleh money, not doing really what I want to do, and then just like going to school. And at the time, I hated school. I was like, gah. Like, I really hope my YouTube career takes off. And that didn't quite happen. And I'm actually living the job school one, but I'm actually happy with it. I fucking love school, and I really enjoy my job. So turned out a hell of a lot better than it definitely could have.
Yeah,
I could be fucking digging up dinosaurs right now. Where the fuck did I go?
Yeah, you could be. We could have the Lincolnsaurus. Have Alex dancing at the reveal.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And I'm just over there crying with my school and job.
As you put together a computer.
I guess kind of I have like the similar thing, like, yeah, I'm studying, but I'm doing YouTube videos.
Right. Alex is making dad YouTube money. You're
I
rolling in it,
have a
right?
salary.
No, you're rolling in it, man. You just get paid tons of money. I've read your YouTube comments. Your YouTubers or your subscribers definitely know that you've changed ever since you became so famous, Alex.
Oh yes, like I have paparazzis like waiting for me at the entrance of my door. Like, seriously, yeah, it's a very tough life, you know. I have to like dress in a disguise or something just to avoid them. Yeah,
oh yeah, you went through like 7 VPNs just Skype calls because you were scared they were gonna locate you.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I have to like codify like my internet connection or something. We cannot detect my IP.
We had to pay Alex like $2,000 to even be on this one.
Yeah, we really did, because this amount of time, it'll be like 45 minutes to an hour, is worth about that much to Alex. He could be making a video.
Yeah, definitely. I could be making YouTube money right now. Fuck that shit.
As long as it's a Michael Jackson video.
Oh yeah, of course. Like, damn, like they're so obsessed with fucking Michael Jackson. Like, my subscribers are super obsessed with that. It's like, ugh, please. But whatever, fuck it.
All right. So back on topic, we're actually going to do a couple topics today since all of them that I've chosen are quite short. So the next one I want to talk about, because we're all slightly a part of it, me and Alex more than Rink and Rugs, but we all very much know about the speedrunning community and all about speedrunning. And I wanted to touch on what we speedrun, how we like speedrunning, and more importantly, I want to talk about how excited we are that SGDQ is in like 15 days.
Oh, yes. I actually forgot about SGDQ. You actually reminded me right now.
Well, Alex is fucking stoked.
That's how busy I am with my YouTube live. Oh.
Oh yeah. He's been so focused on dancing. I mean, how would he know that was coming up? He's got too much to do.
Yeah, it's such a busy life with cockroaches and dancing.
But yeah, Alex, what like speedrunning, man?
Yeah, I think. Well, I mean, first of all, speedrunning is awesome. All right, it's a fact.
What is speedrunning?
Speedrunning. Okay, all right. I should actually explain. Well, speedrunning basically it's about completing a video game. Doesn't matter which one, in the fastest amount of time possible. So the faster you are, the better speedrun it is, right? So pretty much I speedrun, well, me and Darkslayer, although Darkslayer also speedruns other games, but we mainly speedrun The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, which is one of the most speedrun games actually out there.
Mm-hmm.
And we suck, pretty much, but...
Hey, wait, I think I'm really good. I'm like rank
really
100 on glitchless, all right? And there's like 103 people that run it. I'm ranking 2 people.
Yeah, of course. Oh, and your No I Am Wrong Warp record, that is mind-blowing.
We don't talk about No I Am Wrong Warp, but please continue.
Yeah, of course. You know, I mean, obviously, and there are different categories, I mean, because there are different ways of completing a video game. So you have, like, for example, any percent, which is pretty much completing it without no rules at all. Like, there's no objectives. You just, as long as you finish the game, that's it. Or you have other categories, like 100%, like, you have to grab every single item and complete every single thing in the game and then, reach the end. So, the different categories, and the ones I mainly run is any percent, which is what I explained, glitchless, which is pretty much not using glitches, which not using bugs and exploits and stuff like that, and No I Am Wrong Warp, which is pretty much any percent, but with the exception of 2 big glitches. So.
Yes, those glitches, I mean, take out a very significant part of the game.
Yes, pretty much.
I mean, Wrong Warp will take you from the first dungeon in the game to the last dungeon in a blink of an eye.
Yes, it's pretty insane. And they found it like 3 years ago, I think. So
yeah, and
it's
how long has the game been out?
Yeah, like that's the funny thing, because it's been out since 1998, I think. Yeah, 1998. And yeah, they're still fighting
stuff now. That was 17 years ago.
Yeah, it's insane. And the item manipulation glitch, which was the new glitch they found for for any percent.
And that's not even a year old.
That's not even a year old, so that's insane. And it keeps going, so pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I mean, for me, when it comes to speedrunning, I do a lot of the categories that you do, with the exception of No I Am Wrong Warp. I refuse to say that I run that category. I will say that I do a very slow crawl of that category, but no, I definitely do not run that category. I find it to be so fun, especially the community, and I cannot wait in the next 2 weeks for SGDQ, which is one of, I would say, the second biggest speed running event of the year, which it very closely follows AGDQ, which is the number 1, which is basically the same event, just in a different time of the year.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I'm fucking stoked. Like, there's going to be, it's usually damn near 200 games, isn't it? If not more.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Like, I haven't even heard, like, I heard about it and I watched it last year, but I was not pretty much up to date with this year's SGDQ, so I'm pretty lost.
Dude,
but yeah, like, they play, like, they usually play a lot of games, and it's like a marathon. It's all, like, every game after the other one, and it's pretty much everything, like, for charity. They do it to pretty much save money so they can send it to different foundations and stuff. It's pretty
Which
good.
the last couple of years it has been the Prevent Cancer Foundation,
Yes, exactly.
and
So
they've raised over $1 million the last
yeah.
each time the last 2 years. So we're reaching like $4 fucking million total from these events. They're pretty
Yeah,
fucking
and that
big.
Yeah, and it's so cool to think that video games, gamers actually reunite together for a good cause. That's so fucking good.
No,
Because
no.
like,
I watch the news. I know for a fact that since I am a gamer, I'm a mass murderer. I've played so much WoW that
yeah,
it's only moments before I go get like an AK and I just shoot up a school. Like,
yeah, that's the sad thing because press gives this
according
bad
to the
image.
news, let me clarify. According to the news, that is not according to me. Clarification. Continue.
Oh yes, but yeah, pretty much. It's like they want to give this bad image to video games. They paint it as something bad for children, but it's like movies are the same thing, or even wars, because that's real. That's like human beings actually. They're not like 3D models. So I don't know why they blame on video games for kids murdering their parents and stuff like that. That's because those parents were not actually
Oh yeah.
paying attention to their children or what they were doing, and they were not actually taking care of them. So
Yeah. Well, I mean,
yeah,
me and Rinkin had a small conversation about this last time because we were talking about how gaming is still viewed as juvenile and that movies, whenever they were, new, were also viewed as juvenile.
yeah, yeah. Like, and the funny thing is that video games now they're more mature than before. Like you see, like every game, like the game catalog, the catalog for PC, for example, or for PS4, for any console except for Wii U. Most of those games are like gore. Like
Oh, yeah,
seriously.
yeah.
Like yeah, but they have the rating there. They have rating 18, rating 16. So
Yeah.
actually, parents should check that out. Before actually judging. Oh, games are bad. Like no. It's
Right.
like
You'd be
it's like if you
so
say
surprised.
As someone
Yeah.
that would have a good reference, Rinkin, would you like to expand on that?
Oh, I don't know how many times that I've been yelled at for saying sexual themes. Like, a lot of people, they buy the games with the mindset of, oh, this is just like back when Atari was out, so it's just a video game, and there's not going to be fucking boobies everywhere, there's not going to be fucking intestines flying everywhere. I have to explain to they're buying it for like their 7-year-old, and I'm like, yo, I'm just letting you know that this guy is banging a girl, and then you can blow people's heads off. Like, this is a thing that's gonna happen, and nobody ever pays attention to the fucking ratings anymore. Like,
Yeah.
nobody gives a fuck. Parents are more upset that they have to come in and be like, yeah, you can fucking get the game, than they care about what's actually the content in the game.
Right.
So a lot of people want to blame the games for that, but no, you just blame the fucking stupid ass parents that waddle in with their fucking saggy titties, with their fucking ID, and like, oh yeah, you can sell fucking Billy Bob, fucking Grand Theft Auto 5, I don't give a fuck. And then they just, oh, it's terrible. I deal with that shit on the daily.
Have you ever actually said, hey, just so you know, there's strong sexual references in this video game, and saw the parent look at the kid like, what the fuck? You told me it was going to be, like, fine.
Yeah, I've had a lot of times I have parents that are like, well, he says that he can turn that off in the game. And I'm like, no, you can't. I know what you're trying to do, little guy.
Have you ever had the look of, like, a 5-year-old looking at you like, if I was older, I would literally strangle you right now?
Oh, fuck yeah. And I just look at him, I'm just like, you want to bring it, dude? I'll fight a 5th grader right now.
Do you like, point over at the wall and just be like, we have Minecraft over there if you'd like to pick that up?
No, but one time this kid was being really shitty because he didn't have an ID or anything. He was like 15. And he was like, well, what can I buy if I can't buy this M-rated game? And I'm like, I don't know, maybe you should buy a fucking Lego game.
Oh my god, dude. We actually need to just do a podcast where you tell us amazing stories of working at your place of work.
It has to be really fun because you have to see all kinds of people actually there.
Oh my god, there's just so much shit happening. Like I have so many stories. Like there's a time where a guy was having phone sex in the store. There's a time where a kid peed in the trash can. There's the time where a kid didn't get the game he wanted, so he decided to run in a circle until he threw up everywhere. There's just so much stuff. Oh, it's so
Are
great.
you serious?
Oh, I'm
Really?
100% serious. All this shit is happening. he was like, I want this fucking game. I'm trying to remember what game it was. Oh, it was Sonic the Hedgehog. That's what it was.
Oh my god, that's even better!
It was Sonic the Hedgehog for 360. And he was like, I want this fucking game. And the mom with him was like, you're not going to get that game. And he was like, I want this fucking game. And she's like, no, you're not going to get that game. So he goes, ah! And he starts screaming, but he's running in a circle. He's like running and fucking like sweating. She's like, the fuck are you doing? And all of a sudden, bah! And he just throws up all over near where the PSP section was.
Did you look over at him and go, gotta go fast?
Oh my god. I was done. It smelled terrible.
Oh god, dude.
Ugh,
He went
God,
in.
flashbacks.
Do you have, I have to ask, what's the best story you have of a parent coming in without their child because they're going to buy them a present or whatever, and they're trying to explain to you what it is that the kid supposedly wants?
This actually happened last month. I had this lady come in, and she was like, all right, let me try to get the accent down. Here we go.
Oh god. This is going to get offensive fast.
So she walks in, she's like, yeah, my kid wants this game where it's like you get in some kind of vehicle and you mow lawns or some shit. Like you get on a lawnmower and you just kind of go around. There's like chickens and shit. I don't know what the fuck they want to play. I was like, are you talking about Farming Simulator? Yeah, that's what they want. They want that new Farming Simulator for 360.
Oh my god.
Dude,
Dude, that was like the perfect description of that game.
I don't know why, but whenever you said cut grass, I was like, is she talking about bully? Like, that's the first thing I thought of. I was like, bully? I don't think he can give you that. There might be some vintage place down the street, but...
God, yeah, it's so great. Oh my god! Or one of my favorite things is this one time. This was in Red Dead Redemption just came out, and that game is definitely a mature game. Definitely a mature game.
A little bit.
And this guy this guy came up and he had it, and he was holding his daughter's hand, and like his daughter like gave me the game, and his daughter was like 5, and I just like looked at the game. I looked at him, just giving him like, is this for her? And he goes, I know what it looks like. She just really likes riding the horses. It's okay.
Oh my god.
But I was glad to finally see a self-aware parent. So that was nice. It was good.
Yeah, I mean, at least they knew what they were buying.
Yeah, they were like, she's not gonna go around scalping Indians. It's gonna be fine.
He walks in there and she's like, eat shit! And then like, he fucking scalps him right as he looks over. And then she realizes he's in there,
girl.
jumps back on the horse, runs away. Oh god. Alright, so I have another topic that this one should be fun, I think. I think we'll get a good one from Lincoln. I think I already know it'll be the Jurassic period, but if you could live in any time period, future or past,
Fuck.
where would you
Oh
live?
damn, dude.
And I'll let you guys think because I already know my answer. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll tell mine first. I would definitely live in the future. I don't have a specific date, but
that is a cop out. You cannot. No. You cannot do the future. It has to be a past one. Because you don't know what the future's gonna be like. What if in the future they're chaining all the males up by their balls and they just have to lay upside down while they milk you for sperm, and that's all your fucking life is? Who wants that future? That's the future that you just chose. You just chose a future where they sew you to dachshunds. How do you want to be a half dachshund? Can't do that.
Dark Dachshund TV.
You can't do that. Fucking choose a future. That's the biggest cop out I've ever seen.
All right.
We have to choose past. If we have to choose past,
Yeah.
Oh my god. Damn it then. Fuck.
That's right.
This
Yeah,
just
you
got a
fucking
lot
have to figure it
harder.
out. You thought you had this figured out, but guess what? Curveball. Curveball, baby.
You really did. You just fucking screwed my plan over. Damn. Maybe. You've ruined it. I don't have. What? All right, Rankin, you go. You go.
All right, go.
You've got this shit figured out.
I will. You know what time? You know what time I would want to be?
What?
I don't want to be when we were hunting woolly mammoths and shit. I'd be the best goddamn woolly mammoth hunter you'd ever see. You wouldn't even understand the amount of cave drawings that I would be able to draw. You don't even get the amount of hunting and gathering that I'd be able to do. Oonga boonga, got rocks. What up, bitches? God, I'd be the player. You don't even know.
Yeah, like I agree with Rankin. I would be in the same place. Yeah, I would be like Oongala Boongala. You grab a bunch of rocks, kill fucking animals, eat, and fuck.
That's right.
Yeah, like it's so simple.
Mammoth.
There's not a system. You know, there's nothing. There's no rules, no laws. Just kill people or just have random sex, sleep, and eat and.
Doesn't that sound like your life now, just without dancing?
Well, I mean, I don't have random sex.
Okay, fine.
But yeah, it's very fun, and you know, also dinosaurs.
But of course you do. Of course you do kill people, though. You didn't mention that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So, I mean, you don't know.
According to the news, you're a gamer. I'm pretty sure you're a mass murderer.
It's all right.
Oh yeah, all the way, man. I mean,
All
fuck
right.
that shit.
I can't choose the ones you guys chose because that's bullshit. What I'll do is, even though it was terrible times, I'm gonna choose the medieval times. Just because I love the look of it. That's my only. I can't really say anything else. I
love the look of it.
I have a
shoveling shit.
I have a fascination with armor and like fucking bows and like fucking lances and swords and shit. That's fucking awesome.
I just imagine you in medieval times, just like, wow, this looks so cool. As you get hit in the face with an arrow, just dead. You're dead. It's instant.
You know, I like the look of the prehistoric times too. I mean, fuck that shit. Everybody's naked. Like seriously.
Oh my god.
There's no style or anything. Just be naked.
How good do you look naked? And then that's basically your social status.
Also, I think my secondary time frame would probably be like 1910 Paris.
That is so fucking specific. Why?
Alright, really.
That's where it was at, dude. That's where.
That's just where it was at.
That's where it was at. That was where, like,
that was 105 years ago. You feel old yet? No.
Oh my god. Yeah, like 1910 Paris. That was during, you know, the fun times of. I'm just talking out of my ass right now.
Yeah, I don't know. You're just like, man, I think you were trying to sound smart, and then I called you out.
No, I was... no, I was going to reference the movie. Alright, I'll reference the movie. It's just the same time period of, like, you ever seen Midnight in Paris? Of course you haven't. It's a Woody Allen movie. Nobody watches Woody Allen movies. But he goes back to, like, 1910 Paris, and it's a cool time. Cool cats.
Also, can I just mention that every time someone says, I want to go to the past and I want to bring some cool piece of technology in, like, just all people, right? Like, that's like the stereotypical thing. But isn't this what would happen? You're like, you walk out of the time machine and you're like, this is a computer. And then everyone would be like, yeah, did you just get out of a fucking time machine?
I mean, I guess it would depend on if they see you getting out of the time machine or if you're just, like, showing up. And it depends on what kind of technology you're taking. Like, what if you come with, like, an Ass Blaster 5000? Like, there's just huge...
What the fuck is an Ass Blaster 9000?
An Ass Blaster 9000, it's a huge dildo attached to a buzzsaw. You pull the trigger, and it just fucking goes wild. Like, if you show up in, like, the 1800s with an Ass Blaster 9000, like, is that going to wow them, or are they just going to be confused?
You're going to be burned at the stake.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
What's up, bitches?
You ass blast them all.
Looking everywhere. Oh,
This sounds like a video game that needs to be made. Indie developers, I'll voice act that shit.
Ass Ass Blaster 9000.
Go back yeah, oh no, and then you go back in the future and all your weapons are like different sex toys. So like there's the Ass Blaster 9000, that could be like
Wait,
the minigun.
this is starting to sound like that zombie game, Dead Rising, that takes place in a mall. Is that Dead Rising? That's what this is starting to sound like. Shit.
That'd be great.
Oh, God. Speaking of voice acting, this is a little off topic, but yesterday I got casted to be a dog. I literally have to do dog noises and send them the files. So I'm officially Bingo, because that's the dog's name. Hello.
We need a sample. We need a sample.
God damn. I should not have mentioned this. That was a terrible
idiot.
idea.
You're like, wow, let me say something completely fucking off the wall and not expect us to want to hear it.
I honestly didn't expect you to want to hear it, because even in my audition, I did like the dog noises, and at the very end is put, I feel silly, and then I sent the audition.
All right, real quick. All right, I'm gonna give you a scene. Are you ready?
All right.
I'm gonna get close to the microphone.
So I have to be the dog in this scene?
You have to be the dog in the scene.
All right, I'll do it.
Can
I'm
you
ready.
hear me? Can you hear me right now?
Let me get into dog mode.
Can you hear it? All right, you ready?
All right, I'm ready.
All right, this is the scene. It's a church. Okay, there's a church.
Okay.
And you're on a leash, and you're like, I don't know why I'm on a leash. I'm a dog. What's happening? And all of a sudden, you go up to the door, and they open it up. Open the church door up. Okay? So you go in, and there's a casket there. Okay? Now what's on the casket? They open the casket up. They lift you up. You're over the casket. You see inside, okay? And you know what you see?
Yourself.
I tried, okay?
That was the best dog ever.
Well,
Dog reaction.
I actually thought you were going to do some kind of Scooby-Doo shit. I'm not going to lie.
I thought
That's. Oh god.
I was like, I had it ready. I was going to go... Oh, Jesus. But yeah, I'm Bingo. So there you go. There's my dog.
That's cool. I mean, you start. That's a start, I guess. In your voice acting career, you start as a dog.
I have done several projects besides that dog, thank you.
your voice acting is like the process of reincarnation, where you start out as like an animal, and then you move up to a dumb human, and then you can be a king.
One day I'm going to be a king.
One day.
Like in the
Not really, because as soon as you go back in time, you're getting shot in the eye. So.
Oh, true, that's right. I'm getting shot in the eye with an arrow, so it doesn't even matter.
No, with an ass blaster.
And then the ass blast, and then Ringen just shows up with the ass blaster.
It's over. It's done.
Meanwhile, Alex is just in a cave having random sex.
Ooga boonga! And then just fucking-
Oonga boonga! Yeah, baby. Yeah, whatever. Would be pretty hilarious.
God damn it, dude! This podcast.
Ass blaster.
I don't know where to go from here. Like, we've covered everything.
You don't have any more topics?
I mean, I can make one up really quick.
No, let me make one up.
All right, Rinkin, it's on you.
Oh shit, I didn't have one in mind. This is a hard off.
All right, then this is what I'm gonna do for now. Hey, Alex, how's
Hello
life?
there. Life is beautiful.
We gotta fill like 30 seconds while Rinkin thinks of a good topic.
Seconds. All right, I got this, dude.
Cool. Well, while Rinkin is thinking, I just wanted to express my feelings for you right now.
All right, got it. All right.
oh, okay.
Rinkin, hold. Alex. Alex.
Yes.
Knock knock.
Who is it?
I actually didn't have a joke. Hold on, Alex. Alex. What do you call a plank that has nothing to do?
I don't know.
Bored. All right, Rinkin.
Great.
All right.
Wonderful.
Here we go.
All right, I'm ready.
If you, let me look at the camera. If you could be an animal, which animal would you be?
Oh, I already know mine.
Wait, I have to think about it. I think.
I know
I
mine.
think-
I know mine.
I know mine too.
Brandon, I guarantee you're gonna say dog.
Nope.
You're so good at it.
A
Nope.
dog. That would be so fitting.
God damn.
All right, Brandon, what's yours? What
Tiger, without fucking question.
Oh my god,
Tiger.
that's the stupidest answer in the world.
That
Why would
is
you wanna be
the
a
best
tiger?
answer in the
Everybody's
world.
like, I want to be a tiger.
That
I
is
wanna
the
be a
best
lion.
answer. You're a fucking cat. You're like fucking big and powerful. You have like all these lionesses that are like, fuck me, and then I'll go get your food. It's the best fucking job in the world.
So wait, are you a tiger or
Tiger.
a lion? You just said lioness.
Tiger. I'm saying you would have all these lionesses.
A lion.
Dude, tiger. No question.
Okay.
Would be fun. Yeah. I would be a monkey.
Monkeys are pretty rad.
Pretty much.
I got you.
Because
Alright.
random sex, dude. Just,
God damn-
that's
Fucking goddamn it.
monkeys do it all the time. So you know what, monkey. They're special, dude. They're just perfect.
I kind of figured that you were gonna say monkey, and I thought that the reason wasn't gonna be random sex. I thought I could be a monkey because I could pee in my mouth and throw my own feces. Like, who doesn't do that?
Pretty much that too. You know, you can do pretty rad stuff being a monkey.
Fuck. God damn it.
You don't give a monkey fuck. You know.
Oh my god.
See, I would be the greatest animal in all the animal kingdom.
Oh fuck, here we go.
Obviously the otter, the river otter. To be
You would rather be an otter than a fucking tiger?
Of course, I'd fucking want to be an otter. Are you serious? Do you know
Why?
What
Explain.
Otters lay on their back and look adorable, and they have little clams, and they just like,
You can do that as a human.
No, you can't do shit. 'Cause you're not a fucking river otter. And then you lay on your back, and then you like your little otter bro that's over near you. You like hold their hands while you take naps and stuff.
Meanwhile, Alex is in the background having random sex with another fucking monkey.
God.
Pretty much something that a random human can do too. Best life ever.
I would ask him what his favorite video game is, but it's clearly a game where you can have random sex. It's probably Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you
I
can
spent
just
most
have
of my
random
time in the
sex.
strip club, pretty much.
I feel like Nuggle's gonna have to just go pound his meat as hard as he can as soon as his podcast is over.
Holy shit.
Oh damn.
Speaking of strip clubs,
Oh, what the fuck?
it's a great
Master of
segue,
Transitions, Rink and Rugs.
because I totally forgot to talk about my crazy story of the other night.
Oh
when-
my god, yes,
Yeah,
explain.
I totally forgot about this. Okay, so, alright, let me lay the story out. There's a band that I really like called Harley Poe, and they're from Indianapolis, and they're like a punk folk band, and all their lyrics are about like horror movies and stuff. They're
Meanwhile,
really,
Alex is having sex in the background.
exactly, really fun time.
Hold away. I'm like Ouija, you know. I'm like always in the background, like hidden in there, having random sex.
And so I get an invite to it's this place that it was under a YMCA, and it was a bar, but at the same time there were like kids doing basketball practice above it, so you could hear like the court and stuff. And they played shows in there, and Harley Poe was supposed to be there, and then there was like another band that I kind of knew, and then this one band I had absolutely no idea what this band was. So they're like, yeah, come to this place. It's a little sketchy looking, but it's cool, which is a great warning. So
That means your night is going to be fantastic.
yeah, so I go to this place, and already I'm like, this is like a fucking YMCA. What in the world what is going on? So I go inside, and there's a big bar and everything, you know, and there's a stage, there's a nice stage. So I'm like, okay. So I'm chilling, I'm hanging out with some friends, I'm drinking. First band goes on, that goes okay. So then the second... Now this is where it gets fucking wild. This is where shit... Alright, so it turns out that the second band that I thought was a band actually wasn't a band. It was a group of, I guess, the only performance artists. Because
performance artists.
well, let me explain. Because they come out. No, because just go with me. Just trust me. Just trust me. This is gonna be so good. So they come out, and it's like 5 girls, and I think there's just 1 dude. And the dude is dressed up like he's straight out of Mad Max. Like he has like this gas mask on. He's got chains all over him. This big vest.
Alex is having sex in the background.
He's having sex in the background.
Yes, definitely.
He's got this
I am always there.
And then this other girl, she has this corset on that's like metal. It's like fully metal corset. And then the other 2 are just, dressed like burlesque dancers. So they come out and, they're like, hey, we came from Chicago, and we're basically like a troupe. We're not really a band, but we're performance artists. Here we go. And they just fucking start. And so they start, and the first lady comes out, and she just starts just putting needles in her arm, just straight through her arm.
What?
She puts needles through her arm, she puts them through her face, she puts them through her cheeks, she puts it through her tongue, all this stuff. And then she takes out a huge buzzsaw and starts sawing on... Yeah. And it's where the metal is, and sparks are flying everywhere.
No way.
What?
So sparks are flying everywhere, and like music's playing, and I'm already like, I have no idea what's going on right now. This is crazy. So that happens. Then a dancer comes out, and she's fully clothed, and then is dancing, and then takes off all her clothes, and lights this hula hoop on fire, and just starts hula hooping. Flames going everywhere.
Really?
Lincoln, I'm gonna add that picture you put on Facebook to the screen. So just keep talking.
Yes, please do. Yeah. And so that happens, and there's another. Then another girl comes out, and she that I will get to that.
I'm gonna make that the picture for this episode, so people know what we're talking about when they click on it.
So the one girl that comes out, which is I guess like the leader of the troupe, she comes out and she's putting needles in her arm too. Like they all at least put like a little bit of needles in their skin, and she pulls out a staple gun. And she starts stripping, and the money that she gets that people are throwing at her, she starts stapling to her. So her stomach and like her tits and her arms were being stapled money on. And then like somebody gave her a $100 bill and they stapled it to her forehead.
What? Are you serious?
What the fuck?
So then she leaves, and then that's where that picture comes in, because she is dressed up like Harley Quinn, basically, and she's grinding the metal, and sparks are going everywhere.
Wait, are you telling me that picture was real? Like, that was that moment?
That was
that moment. Are you fucking serious?
I have like a billion pictures. I took so many pictures. I'll after this is over, I will send you all the pictures. I took like 100 pictures of everything that happened.
Oh my God.
Damn it.
Yeah, and then she was like laying on the ground and making sparks fly out of her cooch and craziness. And then they did this thing where she had like tons of needles in her arms that had feathers on them, and then they lit them on fire, and so her arms were like on fire, and it was crazy. So then Mad Max guy comes out. He's just making fire, sparks go crazy. But now, so the best part of it was the big finale. The big finale was where the main leader laid on broken glass while the 3 other dancers danced on her while she's on the glass.
What?
And people on the side were shooting fucking flames everywhere. Flames. They were fire breathing. They were. Oh, it was great. That was my Friday night. And then the band that I went there played after that. Like as soon as they ended.
Well, that was totally worth doing this.
Welcome to the average night with Rinkin Dogs.
It was fucking awesome. The group is called the Misfit Carnival.
Obviously.
I'm searching that right now.
It's so great. It was a wild night. Let's just say it was crazy. I didn't expect any of that to happen. but it was super worth it.
God damn it, dude.
Wow.
It was
Those
great.
were actually true performance artists.
and then like
Artists.
not even during that, but the entire night there were other random shit that happened. Like there was a girl dressed as a fox that danced on me. There was this one girl in face paint that was dancing around. This girl was giving candy out from in between her bosom.
Obviously.
There was a pinata. There were luchador masks.
I just want to go back and recall that you said it's under a YMCA. You could hear the little kids playing basketball right above us.
Yep, it's all just going down right underneath there. Oh, it was fantastic. I love the world. I love the craziness. It was
And dinosaurs.
And dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's,
And Alex
my-
having random sex in the background.
Yes,
too.
yes, every time. I'm gonna have dreams now, and like in my dream, I'll just be like banging this hot chick, and I'll look over, and Alex is just over there like, "Hey, what's up, man?" Fucking like a chimpanzee.
But Alex is part, he's like part monkey. He just needs a tail.
Oh god, dude! And then like he just transforms into like a woolly mammoth.
Oh, it's like Animorphs, where he like and turns into a woolly mammoth while he's having sex with his monkey.
God damn it!
And then it kills the monkey because the dick expands and just internally explodes it.
And goes up his throat.
Oh my god! If you are an animator, please make this happen. Make it a music video, please.
And you need to have the sound effect.
All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. If you want to go ahead and tell everybody where they can find you, and yeah, Alex, go ahead, man.
Oh, just where they can find me. Just go to the
the nearest have sex with any bodybuilding, and I'll
Yeah.
be there.
If you see a monkey, that's me, pretty much. Like,
Alex Blanco, if you see a monkey, that's me. That's the greatest.
That's it. That's all we need. Done.
yeah, I
That
don't know,
needs to
just
be your
search me on
Facebook
YouTube.
status.
Yeah, like, yeah, like, I don't know. Just search me on YouTube, Alex Blanco. That's it. You just find me there. So that then leads you to all my other social networks. So pretty much, yeah, pretty
All
much,
right.
my life is beautiful.
All
As a monkey.
right. Well, it has been an awesome podcast. I'm going to go ahead and do the outro.
Wow.
Which we
Wow,
never
I don't
even
get any
mentioned.
plugs. I don't give any fucking plugs.
Oh
I just
my
plug, dude.
god. All right,
I
fine.
got shit to
Fine.
plug.
Go. Fine, go.
Goddamn
Go.
right.
You go.
You can find me. We Just Watch Podcast. Let me explain. This is why I'm plugging it. Because, all right, we're starting 2 new things. All right? There's no good movies coming out. So we're not doing a We Just Watch this week. Because fuck that. I'm not going to go see Minions. And I'm not going to see fucking Gallows or whatever the fuck that's stupid. I'm not seeing it. I'm not paying money to see those. If I want to pay money to be like sad, then I'll go to a fucking strip club. I ain't doing that.
Go watch performance artists.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'd fucking love to do that again. Trust me, that was great. All right, no, fuck that. We're not seeing anything. So we're starting our We Just Rented series, which is going to be our off weeks where nothing's coming out. So we just rented Boyhood and How to Kill Stephen King is, I think, the name of this movie. I don't know. It was great. We were at the movie store. I saw it. It was great. So we're going to be watching that today. Hopefully the podcast will come out tomorrow. And then we're also starting, we don't have a name for it yet, but our segment on wrestling. And we're going to be doing that after the newest WWE pay-per-view. So check that out.
Alex, if you want, you can come over and we can do the We Just Fucked podcast.
Like yesterday I fucked this monkey and it was
All right, you're still exhausted.
oh wow, dude, it's
like,
it's been amazing.
Besides
yeah.
that, I'd have to pay you more because all your YouTube money. I'm wasting your time. I forgot.
Oh yeah, I pay all these monkeys with all my YouTube money. Like, yeah, YouTube bitches.
Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna do the outro again. It's been a good one, guys. We'll see you next time.
Alright, I'll see you.